On 4th of February 2020, 18 years after retiring as Kenya's second president, Danel Arap Moi passed on at the age of 95. It was also in this year that retired Catholic Archbishop Ndingi Mwana Nzeki breathed his last. Kenya also lost 4 legislators and a governor. But the most devastating of tragedies of the year in Kenya was the landslide in West Pokot, where at least 24 people were killed and thousands left homeless. Timothy Kipnusu highlights some of the country's dark moments.
Soon after ushering in the new year 2020, Kenyans were on the 4th of February sent into mourning after the Republic's second president Danel Arap Moi passed on. He died at Nairobi Hospital, where he had been admitted for 3 months following illness associated with old age. He died aged 95, 18 years after retiring as the country's longest president, having ruled for 24 years.
Nguruwe hujikanga na mafuta yake. Na Afrika itakwisha. Tulikuwa na bili ya kuleta Kenya Anti-Corruption Authority kwa bii. Ijapokuwa kuna mambo fulani ambayo mimi mwenyewe singetaka kukubali, lakini kwa sababu ya shida ya wananchi nikatupa kando principles hizo nilizokuwa nashikilia kwa manufaa ya shida ya wananchi.
His body was transferred to Parliament buildings, where it lay in state for 3 days. President Uhuru Kenyatta led the nation in paying their last respect to the iconic leader. Thousands of Kenyans stand up to view the body as their queue snaked in its way from Parliament all the way to City Hall. On the third and final day, the viewing was extended by an hour as more people turned up to view the body.
Tuashure mini bahatika kukunywa maziwa yake. Ile kitu nakumbukaga sana, zio maziwa ni ile packet ya maziwa. Nilikuwa naitumia na njia ingine kama kibeti. Sasa hiyo ni kitu mpaka wa leo nakumbuka.
Kenyans have braved the hot sun. The lines are very long because the president was able to hold this country for 24 years.
This was followed by a national memorial service held at the Nyayo National Stadium. Also well attended was his burial ceremony at his Sacho home in Baringo County. Another icon that the curtain came down on was retired Catholic Archbishop Ndingi Mwana Nzeki, who died on 30th of March 2020, aged 88 years, after a long illness. The late will be remembered for his relentless push for social justice and respect for African traditional values. As a man of the cloth, Ndingi Mwana Nzeki fearlessly spoke on critical matters affecting the country, such as ethnic clashes and HIV and AIDS pandemic.
A celibacy for priests remains. Problems don't mean we must abolish what we have held sacrosanct for so many centuries.
It is also this year 2020 that death robbed Kenyans of 4 legislators. Msambweni Member of Parliament Suleiman Dori passed on 9th March 2020 at Aga Khan Hospital in Mombasa, where he was receiving cancer treatment. In April, Mother Nature's wrath struck West Pokot County when torrential rains pounding parts of the country caused a massive landslide in Chesagon along the Elgeyo, Marakwet and West Pokot counties, leaving at least 24 people dead and several others missing. Over 1,000 people were left homeless as more than 100 houses were destroyed by the deluge. In November 2019, heavy rainfall triggered landslides and flooding in West Pokot, killing 54 people in Weiwei, Tapach and Batei. Matungu constituents were also bereaved after their Member of Parliament Justice Murunga died on 14th of November 2020 after developing breathing complications in Mumias. On December 4th, death claimed another legislator. James Lusweti Mukwe was the Member of Parliament for Kapchai after a long battle with arthritis. The Ford Kenya Party MP died at Nairobi Hostel, aged 59 years. 7 days later, even before his burial, Machakos County lost their Senator Boniface Mutinda Kabaka. Kabaka died on December 11th while recuperating after undergoing surgery at Nairobi Hostel. It is on the same day that the country lost former Cooperative Development Minister Joe Nyaga. Nyaga, who was one of the ODM Pentagon members, died aged 72 years. A week later, on 18 December 2020, Nyamira Governor John Obiero Nyangarama died at Nairobi Hostel while undergoing treatment at the intensive care unit. He died at the age of 74. Road accidents were also ominously present in the list of tragedies. In latest statistics released, over 3,600 people had lost their lives by mid-December, indicating an increase of 9.4% compared to a similar period last year. Timothy Kipnusu for Channel 1 News.